Hey you guys, it's Brittany and welcome back to my channel. So today's video has been highly requested actually by several people wanting to know like an updated version of this. I have already done like a version of this before in the Silhouette Studio software, but it was the older version, and the older version looks completely different, like as far as where all of like the icons are and all of this stuff over here. And honestly, when I first downloaded the updated version, I was a little taken aback and was hella confused. So I was like, okay, so many people have asked me to film an updated version of it, so I'm going to go ahead and do so since the first original one is kind of outdated. So anyways, I've went ahead, I've opened up Silhouette, and this is the Silhouette Studio software. If you want to download the software, you can. It is free to download even if you don't have a Silhouette cutting machine, and I suggest to download the Silhouette Studio software because honestly it's a lifesaver, and I just personally think it's better to do it that way than to use PDFs or JPEG versions of Printables. By the way, this tutorial is for Printables. So basically when you download a printable kit and then you want to print and cut it, instead of printing and cutting say 6 sheets of stickers because you're not going to use all 6 sheets, you're going to waste ink and paper. This way is going to save you ink and paper. It does take time, but I don't think it's that time consuming. To me, it's worth it anyways. So yeah, definitely download Silhouette Studio. If I don't forget, I will have the link to download it in the description box. If I forget, just write me a comment and then I'll add it to the description. So anyways, I've already opened up Silhouette Studio. As you can see, literally I just clicked it open, and this is exactly what it'll look like once you download it and you open up your Silhouette Studio software. So this is what it's going to look like. So if you have a Silhouette cutting machine, whether it be the Cameo or the Portrait, you'll want to go over here to page setup. This is already going to be opened up as soon as you open up Silhouette Studio, and you're going to go ahead and put on your registration marks. Now your registration marks, this is not a cutting tutorial. If you guys want me to do one, comment down below and I can do a cutting tutorial. Now the registration marks, basically, this is going to tell you you want to stay within all of these lines. You basically want to stay inside these red lines, because if you go outside of these red lines, your Silhouette cutting machine is not going to cut. So if you put something like over here, it's not going to cut that. Also, the registration marks is what the Silhouette, either the Portrait or Cameo, reads to cut your stickers. And also you don't want to put anything in these like gray, I don't know, what is this, like lines, like it's not checkered, but you guys see all the lines here. Yeah, you don't want to put anything in there either because it will not cut in there. So I mean, if you put something over here, it'll print, the machine just won't cut. So you want to make sure everything is within the red square here, or the red rectangle, and then you want to make sure if you want it to cut, it's all within the white area. I hope that makes sense, but this is not going to be like a cutting tutorial. If you want one, like I said, comment down below and I can do it. But since I am going to cut my stickers, that's the first thing I always do as soon as I open up Silhouette Studio. If you do not have a cutting machine, you can totally skip this step and you can utilize all of your white sticker paper. Lucky you, because with a cutting machine, you can't utilize all of it. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and open up my files that I want to use. I actually just got 2 more kits from BeaYOUtiful Planning. Of course, I got the Treat Yourself kit and the Warm and Cozy kit. So Treat Yourself, I downloaded her cut files, of course, because I like the cut files, and cut files basically means Silhouette Studio files. So you can see here, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you get 6 files. Now, if you want to open that and print out all 6 sheets of paper, you can. So you're going to use 6 sheets of sticker paper. You can totally do that. But like I said, you're going to waste ink and paper, because especially with BeaYOUtiful Planning, you get so much stuff onto one sheet. Like, look at this. It's just one sheet. Are you really going to use all of these checklists, all of these half box, you know, all of this stuff here? You're not going to. And she gives you 2 weekend banners. So me personally, I'm not going to use that. So anyways, what you want to do is, I just open up this first page here. You're literally just going to drag. So I'm going to do it again for you guys. So I have my mouse over here. I'm clicking down and I'm just dragging and highlighting every single thing. So I'm highlighting everything, and then you want to come over here to the sidebar, and if you leave your mouse hovering over someone, it's going to, over like an icon, it's going to tell you what that icon is. So this says open the pick scan panel. This one here, it says open the line style panel. This little art looking thing here says open the fill panel. So if you just leave your mouse there for like 5 seconds, it'll tell you which each one of these things does. This is the effects. This one, transform panel, is the one that I use all the time. And this is another one you're going to use. This is the open the modify panel. So you want this guy right here. So it's a square with or a rectangle. I apparently don't know my shapes, but anyways, it's a rectangle with a circle. It's the modify panel. So you want to open that up, and then you want to click on crop. So once you crop it, that'll allow you to select each item individually. Now let me go back and show you why you want to do that. Let me just back it up here. So the reason you want to do that is, look, when you open it up, you can't move this around. You actually, this is like an actual image here, and then these are all like the random cut files right here, everything in red. So you can't just choose out what you want if you don't do the crop method. So let me go ahead and reverse it, back it all up again. So that's why you want to select everything and hit crop. And once you hit crop, like I said, you'll be able to go ahead and pick and choose what you want from everything from the kit. So I'm going to go ahead and just open up all 6 files and start picking what I want. And I guess it's good I'm filming this because I can go ahead and get it ready for the week that I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this the first week, the first full week of November, I should say. So I'm going to use this kit the week of November 6th, actually. So I'm actually getting ahead. So, all right, so that looks like that's the deco. This should be the weekend banner and the full boxes. I have like all of her stuff memorized because she names every single kit, like the page, the same exact thing. Yep. So I want to go ahead, crop that. And see, she gives you like a bow checklist, or if you don't like this bow checklist, then you can just use the regular ombre checklist. See? So she really caters to a lot of people's style for planning, which is pretty cool. It's one of the reasons why I love her shop so much. And she does do free printables. By the way, since we're waiting for this page to load here, if you're new to Beautiful Planning or any of my videos, you can use coupon code Brittany15, and you can actually save 15% off your entire order with Beautiful Planning, no minimum. So I will have the direct link to that also in the description box. So if you click on that link, it'll take you right to her Etsy shop, and you can just have fun at shopping and just buy every kit you want. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and crop that. So just a little bit of savings there if you want to take advantage. And this is the last page here. And I don't know if you guys can hear my laptop, but it's making like kind of like that overheating noise. So if you can hear it in the audio, I'm not sure. Obviously, I won't know until I edit. I apologize. Hopefully it's not too distracting. So, all right, I have every single page open, and I have everything cropped so I can, like I said, move everything individually. Now, what I want to do is I want to go ahead. I want the full boxes. I couldn't think, so I literally just cut those out. And then I'm going to that first page like I had at the very beginning, and I'm just going to paste these. And I'm going to put them, let's zoom in now. So like I said, we want to be within the red lines, and we don't want anything in this, I don't know what that is, like the diagonal crisscrossy thing. But I like to line it up as like best I can. I also, what I like to do here is I like to make, this is just an outline here, and I like to make the outline red. Now when you print and cut, you won't see these red lines at all whatsoever. I just like to make it red so I can get it really, really close, because I don't want all of the space. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't want all of the space. I'm going to scooch everything in the best I can. That way I can fit more stickers on my sticker paper, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that here. Like I said, this is a little bit more time consuming, but I personally don't mind taking the time to doing this because it's going to save me ink and paper. So what I did now is I just clicked on the transform panel, and that is going to allow you to center everything. It's going to let you resize items. You can rotate items, and then you can like move items this way too. So I basically always use the alignment because I want everything to be perfectly aligned. So I'm just going to select these two here, and then I'm going to hit this horizontal one, and that's going to align these up perfectly right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and do that with all of these. That way they all line up perfectly. And then see how this one is taller than all of these. So I'm going to go ahead and select all 4 of them and hit the bottom so it moves to bottom, and they're all lined up. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it a little bit further so they're all, like, the distance, the space between them is perfect. I'm just going to hit this horizontal, and that basically spaces everything out perfectly, like an even amount of space. So that is all of my full boxes. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom out. And actually also what I'm going to do while I'm here, I'm going to need to save this bad boy because I've had it happen so many times where I'm like working on files and something happens and all of the work that I basically just didn't save, and whoo, mama was pissed. Okay, so I got all of these, and now I want to do washi. Oh, I forgot she has tall boxes and she has this double box. Ooh, girl. I might have to use this. Why is that dog barking right now? I'm doing a tutorial. So I want this. Mama wants this big box here. So that's actually going to take up a lot of space. I think that's so cute with all the dogs and stuff. So actually, because I want this box, this is going to be a little different. All right. That's probably going to be too much for this tutorial, so I'm just going to delete it. We're just going to go with this, actually, because that's going to be a lot of me, like, rearranging crap, and it's going to just get, like, confusing, I have a feeling. Okay, so I'm just going to highlight the washi, and I want both washi pieces. She gives you this washi piece here and then a little one to go on top, and I like that. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight all 4 of these. I'm going to put the red line around it. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more, and what I like to do, I like to connect these 2 together because, I don't know, I just think it's easier when I'm laying down the sticker because eventually I make it one whole sticker. So I'm going to go ahead and select that top part, and I'm going to just use my little arrow key to move it down until it's completely touching this bottom, the pumpkins here. Then I'm going to highlight it, and you can either do Command and G and it groups it together, or you can go over here where it says Group Selected Shapes and it's just the little squares. And like I said, if you just put your arrow over there, your pointer, and leave it there for like 5 seconds, it'll pop up. So if you click that, it groups it, and then you can see that it is 1 sticker instead of 2. So I'm going to go up here, see how this is, it's separate, and this is it separate. Now I need to go to my little, and line them up perfectly. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing up here. I'm going to move this down so it's there. Then I'm going to select both things, and I'm just going to do Command G, and it groups it, and now it is 1 sticker. Also, what I like to do here is I'm going to change the size of it. So for the little guy, 4.750 is the perfect length that you want, but for the height, 1.256 I think is too big. I always do it at 1.188. So I'm going to leave the length the same, or the width I should say the same, but the height I'm changing it to 1.188. And I'm going to do that the same with this one. So this one is going to be longer, this guy here, because it's going to go on the Thursday through Sunday page. And I'm leaving it at the 6.375, and I'm going to do the 1.188. Now, I've always done this. I don't know if the 1.256 is okay to leave it at that size, but I like to change the size because, like I said, this is what I've been doing for almost 2 years now. And yeah, I don't want to, don't fix it if it ain't broken, right? So I always like to put the washi here in this little corner because it fits perfectly right here. I see I have a little bit of that like white space there before it gets into this little like grid, that's the word. Yay, Brittany. And I'm going to zoom up because, like I said, I like to get as close to the red line as possible. And that looks great. I can probably scooch that over a little bit. Now, all right, I'm going to go back over to my alignment, line this over to the right, and move this down as close as I possibly can. And that looks probably good. Okay, and I'm going to zoom out. And so now I have my full boxes and I have my bottom washi. So I'm going to go back and grab my weekend banner. Where is it? Here it is. So this is the weekend banner, and these are the two flags. So on her page, she has the 2 little flags. If you have the 2017 Erin Condren, or if you have the 2018 Erin Condren, you have the big flags here. So I'm still using my 2017, so I'll use the little flag. So I'm going to go ahead and take these bad boys, cut them out, or you can copy. You don't have to cut them out. I just like to cut them out. And I stick it, okay, you don't have to do the placement the same as me. This is just the placement that I've been using for forever, so that's what I'm doing. Doing the red outline, again, you do not have to do the red outline. I just like to, so I can see exactly where it's going. I don't know, it's like kind of like a guide for me, if that makes sense. But, okay, so I'm going to just move that up a little bit. And again, I have it as close to the red line as possible without going over. And for these guys, honestly, I don't have a perfect placement for these. I feel like I'm always moving these around, like wherever I can get it to fit. But yeah, that's going to go there. And those are my flags, my weekend banner. And then I don't use a lot on this page, honestly. The only thing I pretty much use on this page are, of course, my glitter headers. And I love that she gives you glitter headers. Oh my gosh. So I'm just going to paste that in. And I'm going to make these red. And I also, with these, will, she gives you 7 glitter headers, which I don't need 7. So I'm actually going to just align these up with these boxes first here. Like I said, this alignment in this box is like everything. So I need to decide what color I really don't want to use. I don't really love this. I don't know what that green color is. So actually, I'm going to go ahead. Let me move this all up more, as close as I possibly can. Let me zoom in a little bit. Also, to zoom in, you want to use the magnifying glass to zoom in, to zoom out, the magnifying glass with the minus sign. So, just in case. So, and if you guys want me to do more like how to group, how to crop, like things like that, I totally can. So, I need 6 headers. Because if you think about it, each day, if you look down vertically, has 3. So if I'm going to use 2 of the same color, then I need 6. And then I'm going to use all 4 colors. So I don't know if that makes sense. But if you watch my plan with me, then you guys know what I'm talking about. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 blue, 6 of the yellow. I do not like this green at all whatsoever. So this green is actually going to go on Thursday for me. So I only need 3 of them. So 1, 2, 3. Delete. But now I need to move all of these up because there is white space and I don't want white space. Isn't that funny? I don't want white space, but I'm a white space planner. Ha 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 ha. Anyways, so that probably really wasn't funny, but I thought it was funny and it was in my head. And I'm one of those, for the most part, unless I catch myself, I try to catch myself now that I'm older. If like it pops in my head or I think it, more than likely it's going to come out my mouth. But all right, so I move those all up. And then I'm going to use the vertical spacing so that way they all evenly get spaced out between each other vertically. I don't know really how else to explain that, so I'm hoping I'm explaining that properly and where that's making sense. But all right, so that's done. Let's save, and the save is up here. Okay, I think that looks good. So I have all of my glitter headers that I need. I have my 4 full boxes, or my 4, geez. I have 8 full boxes. Weekend banner, the 2 little flags, and then my washi. And now I feel like that's pretty much the base. And then you got to figure out your sidebar and then basically everything else that you want. Like how many half boxes and all of that stuff. I would typically say, and if you want to use date covers, which I might use date covers because I haven't used date covers in so long. I am not using date covers at all for October. But yeah, she has a lot of text up here and stuff like that. Obviously, every printable that you use is going to have different things that comes in the printable. This is just showing you beautiful planning. But hopefully this will work on other printables that you download. I know this method works on Planner Problem 101. That's another favorite that I go to. I'll have Beautiful Planning and Planner Problem 101 linked down below. But this is basically just the gist of it, of how I crop what I want and I move it over into another sheet and how I like put it all together. So this isn't a full like design with me. If you guys want to see like an actual design with me, so this is more of like a tutorial, me showing you how I do it. But if you guys actually want to see a design with me, like from start to finish, how I like make a kit, I can do that. If you want to actually see a cutting tutorial, so how I cut, I can definitely do that. And yeah, if there's anything else you want to see, just let me know, comment down below. But that's basically it. That's basically how I crop what I want and move it to another page. So I hope this was helpful for you. I also, like I said, have the older version. If you want to watch that older version, you can. But yeah, let me know if you have any comments or questions. Leave them down below. And if you want to, check out Beautiful Planning, save 15%, that link will be down below. And I'll also put the link to download the Silhouette software down below. By the way, this is no affiliation with Silhouette. I wish. This is not sponsored. I just love the software, this program, and the cutting machine. And yeah, and these are my favorite printables to use as Beautiful Planning. But that is all I have. So I hope you guys did enjoy this tutorial. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.